Trimming your dog's nails is important for maintaining joint health and preventing leg injury. With the right tools, it's possible to trim the nails ourselves. In this video, we have brought you the step-by-step guide to cutting your dog's nails at home, along with some helpful tips to ensure it goes smoothly. Why it is important to cut your dog's nails. Clipping your dog's nails is more than a cosmetic chore. In the wild, dogs and wolves run and walk on hard, rough surfaces on a daily basis, and this will slowly and continuously wear down their nails and keep them short. However, many pet dogs spend most of their time indoors or on soft surfaces like grass or carpets, which don't naturally file down their nails. This is why we should check them ourselves to see if they're overgrown. Longer nails make it harder for dogs to walk around comfortably and properly. The dog may begin to adopt awkward postures, leading to sprains or injuries to their joints. Long nails are also a hazard to your dog because they can curl into the skin and cause pain or infection. How often should you trim your dog's nails? A good rule of thumb is that you should trim your dog's nails as often as it takes to prevent their nails from touching the ground when they're standing. As soon as we see them start to approach the end of the paw pad, it's time for a trim. The amount of time between nail trims depends on how quickly your dog's nails grow and how quickly they are worn down. The average dog should have his nails clipped every 4 weeks. What does it take to trim a dog's nails? To safely cut a dog's nails at home without hurting them, it's crucial to have the right tools. For small and medium-sized dogs, the most recommended tool to use is clippers, preferably one with a guard like this. Keep in mind that just as there are various paw sizes, clippers come in different sizes too, so choose the one that fits your dog best. For larger dog breeds, it is best to choose a guillotine-style clipper. Guillotine-style clippers have a hole that you poke the nail through. They require less pressure to make a clean cut and provide a more precise cut. If you have a calm and laid-back dog that isn't bothered by external noise and vibration, you can even use a nail grinder to shorten their nails. It's easy to use and allows you to file the dog's nails to the ideal length. Now that we have the right tools, let's talk about the process of nail trimming and how far we should cut a dog's nails. How and how far to cut? The only real concern with trimming your dog's nails is the potential to cut the nail too short and hitting the quick. The quick is a soft cuticle that runs through the core of the nail. It is very sensitive and contains all of the nerves and blood supply to the nail. As a result, it is very important that you avoid hitting this quick to prevent your dog from experiencing pain, discomfort, and bleeding. The quick can be observed by looking at the nail in the light, showing a pink line that doesn't go all the way to the tip. A useful trick is to shine a flashlight behind the nail. This will make the quick visible and help you find the right spot to trim. This is the cutting limit. The best way to avoid cutting the quick is to cut little bits of the nail at a time rather than going for a big chunk. This is especially important with dark-colored claws, since it's more challenging to see the quick compared to light-colored claws. Grab one of the nails and check to see where the quick is, so that you know how much to trim. Cut the nail in a quick and safe motion. If you take too long, it can make the dog nervous and they'll try to escape. When cutting a dog's nail, it's recommended to trim at a 45-degree angle rather than straight across. The cut edge of your dog's nail should run parallel with the floor. What do I do if I cut the quick? When the quick is cut, it tends to bleed a lot. It will also be a little painful for your dog, so they might cry or yelp. However, don't panic. Since not all pups hold still for nail trims, even professional groomers cut the quick sometimes. So don't beat yourself up if it happens. No dog has ever died from a cut quick. The easiest and most effective way to stop dog nail bleeding is with styptic powder or a styptic pencil, which can be purchased at most major pet stores and pharmacies. Simply dip your dog's bleeding nail into the powder or apply it with a cotton swab and the bleeding will stop. If you don't have any styptic, you can also use cornstarch, baking soda, or flour. Don't forget the dew claws. Most dogs have dew claws on the inside of their front legs. These claws are up the leg a little further than the rest of your dog's toes and are loosely attached. Dew claws do not touch the ground and are not worn down by walking, so it is important they are cut regularly. The dew claw can usually be bent away from the leg so that you can trim easily with the clippers. Additional tips. In addition to this guide, here are some extra tricks and tips to help your dog have successful, non-stressful nail trims. If this is your first time trimming your dog's nails, take some time to familiarize them with the clippers and associate them with positive experiences. Allow your dog to smell the clippers and offer rewards. This must be done for a few days before the clipping. Touch your dog's paws and nails regularly so they get used to being handled. Avoid cutting your dog's nails when they are stressed, nervous, or in a hurry. It's important to carry out this task in a calm environment. Use words of encouragement and gentle petting during the nail cutting session so they associate the experience positively. If you notice you are too tired or nervous, stop and resume at a more suitable time. Synthetic pheromones can also be used to create a relaxed atmosphere during the nail trimming session. Avoid scolding your pet if they pull their paw back or exhibit fear. Punishment may serve to increase the dog's fear, which will not solve the problem in the long run. It'll also make your pup associate nail trimming with fear or distress, further complicating the process. The goal is to desensitize the dog to nail trimming and avoid exceeding that threshold. If you have a puppy, start the routine as soon as possible so they get used to the trimming experience from an early age. If your dog has a lot of fur in their paw pads, it's best to trim them before clipping their nails. Remember, having another person assist by holding the dog can make the process smoother and safer. When cutting your dog's nails, push your thumb slightly up and backward on the pad while pushing your forefinger forward. This extends the nail, making it easier to trim. Here is another tip. It is best to trim your dog's nails after bath time and before you take them out of the tub. The water softens the nail, which greatly limits splintering, but more importantly, letting the nails soak whitens the part of the nail that is just nail, while the part that contains the quick remains dark. Yes, this works for black nails too. The black nail does not turn as white as the light nail, but you will still see enough color difference to determine what is just nail and where the quick starts. If a bath isn't an option, or if you are in a rush, simply soak your dog's paw in warm water. Now that you've learned more about trimming a dog's nails, share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you trim your dog's nails at home? Do you know any additional tips to make the process easier? Share your own experience and let us know your comments in the comment section below.